Hi, welcome to the Bedford Symphony Orchestra's Family Musical Connections program. My name is Terry and I'm going to be getting you ready for the upcoming concert on Saturday, October 27th and Sunday, October 28th. This program is called a Concert of Concertos and it features a slightly smaller New Bedford Symphony Orchestra at a new location at a new time. On Saturday, the concert starts at 5 p.m., followed by dinner with the symphony at the Concert Club in Marion. And on Sunday, we have a concert matinee starting at 3 p.m., followed by pizza with the symphony. On the program, the New Bedford Symphony Orchestra will be performing Bach's Brandenburg Concerto No. 5. This piece was part of a group of 6 pieces that Bach composed for the Margrave of Brandenburg. Now, a Margrave is a man who was in charge of defending Brandenburg. His name was Christian Ludwig. Bach sent him these pieces, these 6 concertos, because he wanted to try and get a job as a composer and musician. As it turned out, no job. He didn't get the job, and in fact, it's likely that Christian Ludwig never even heard these pieces performed. You see, his musicians at the time were not very skilled and probably couldn't handle the difficulty of Bach's music. They were put away, inventoried, and valued at 4 cents. No respect. In 1850, these pieces were rediscovered and began their rise to fame. Now everybody loves Bach's Brandenburg Concertos. Bach's Brandenburg Concerto No. 5 is called a ritornello form. This means that the whole orchestra starts the piece playing the ritornello, or a theme. Then the soloists take off and they show us how awesome they can play their instruments. It keeps going back and forth between the full orchestra playing the ritornello and the soloists, back and forth. It's kind of like an earlier rendition of songs that you hear on the radio, where you hear a chorus and then a verse, chorus and then a verse. The chorus keeps returning, it keeps coming back. Actually, the word ritornello means the return of the thing.
You mean me?
Who are you?
I'm the thing. I keep coming back. Get it? Bach?
Yeah, I get it. Do you mind, I was just about to play them the ritornello in the opening of Bach Brandenburg 5, so do you mind?
No problem.
Starts off with the orchestra skipping up, then stepping down, skipping up again, a little higher. Then we hear a contrasting idea, kind of a 2-note theme, that kind of sounds like sighing, 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 sighing. Later, we hear the flute and violin continue. Listen. What's this? We hear the whole orchestra come back with the ritornello.
I'm Bach. Return the thing, right?
Yes, but fortunately, you don't hang around very long. You see, in the ritornello form, Bach only gives us a piece of the ritornello, just a part of it, before the soloists take off again. Listen. See? You're gone. We only got a piece of you.
Which piece you like the best? My hair, my shirt,
I don't know. I didn't mean which piece. I meant the first part. Never mind. Do you mind?
No problem.
Let's skip ahead to the soloist. Try to listen to see if you can hear where the ritornello returns. Did you hear it? The ritornello returns exactly where Bach left off.
Like I was saying, my hair is the best piece of me. I mean, I used to part it to the side, but that makes my face look crooked, don't you think?
No, I don't think. Do you mind? I'd like to show them something cool.
No problem, I'll go.
Let's go back to the beginning where we hear the first ritornello. Then we hear the soloist perform, and now Bach comes back and picks up the ritornello exactly where he left off. And then the soloists take off again. During the soloist interludes, the soloist will take material from the ritornello and kind of play around with it. Let me show you. For example, hey, get back here!
What?
Hand it over.
How'd you recognize me?
Like I was saying, the soloists sometimes take material from the ritornello and play around with it during their solo sections. Do you remember the rising scale from the ritornello? Listen to this solo section and you'll hear how the flute and violin play around with this rising scale pattern, playing it again and again, but each time playing it a little bit lower. Listen. Did you hear it? Now we move towards the end and the harpsichord really takes off. And this is different because in the past the harpsichord was really used as an accompaniment to the other soloists, like the flute and the violin. But in Brandenburg 5, Bach finally gives the harpsichord its starring role. It gives it the respect it deserves, and it's a real soloist, just as much as the flute and the violin. As we come to the end, finally we hear the return of the full ritornello. Not just a piece of it, but this time we get the whole ritornello. Finally we hear the return of the full thing.
Yeah, I'm full. I had like 2 bags of chips, a ham sandwich, and beans. And watch out, because they might return.
I meant full as like the entire thing, not like full with... Never mind. Oh, okay, listen, you can stay. I mean, we finally hear the return of the ritornello, the return of the whole thing, so would you like to listen to it?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Where'd she go? I'll see you at the concert.
Hey, what about me? Come Bach and see me sometime.